Well, everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Megan, and this channel is all about the Immanuel approach, practicing to perceive the presence of Immanuel, who is God with us every moment through gratitude and appreciation. And I'm delighted today to be here with my friend Travis. And I just wanted to explain how I know Travis. Travis is a student now at the Immanuel Institute, right, over with Kathy and Melinda. He is in training, and I happen to be one of his coaches. And recently, we were in a coaching track, and Travis said something that was so profound that I haven't been able to stop thinking about. So I just said, Travis, come on my channel and let's have a little conversation. So, Travis, welcome. I'm delighted that you said yes.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And why don't you tell my viewers just a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you're up to, all of that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I've been a follower of Jesus since I was 12. Uh,
Mhm.
I believe he called me to be a pastor when I was 16, kind of in a really cool way. Met my wife at Bible college and we got married. We live in upstate New York and Schenectady, which I don't know.
Schenectady.
Yeah. So
Come
not a lot of
on.
people know where that is, but it's outside all. We have two kids, Sam and Anna.
Ah,
And
uh,
my wife and I and my wife's parents work at a rescue mission. So
okay.
work with people in recovery. I specifically
Wow.
work with men. Like I run the discipleship and recovery program for men, uh,
Okay.
and my wife works with the women here. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Am I correct in understanding that your interest in the Emmanuel approach is to somehow bring it into what you're doing with yeah. Yeah. I just love that.
yeah, because I mean we do counseling with our men. We have pastoral counselors, kind of work our men through our curriculum and all
Yeah.
the things we do here. But I noticed that this kind of counseling, I I mean, I'm going through it myself, but it doesn't exist here.
Mm,
And the deep soul level, like Jesus getting into your life, kind of like him being the primary counselor. Man, if we could bring that here with our men and
mm,
eventually with the women, like I think that'd be a game changer for our
mm,
institution and honestly any other ministry and here and around the world.
mhm. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, I love that. Um, so we were in a coaching track and you happen to be facilitating and which is a what we do in the Emmanuel Institute is we have groups of three that practice a safe place to practice on one another. So you were facilitating and at the end we were debriefing and this is when you said something that was just so amazing. And I wanted to hear a little bit more. So, do you remember what you said?
Yeah, I think I said something like I felt like I facilitated with my whole heart,
Yeah,
uh, with like my relational circuits fully on, and I was just like flabbergasted that like I recognized that whole heart
yeah,
relational circuits on.
exactly. And then you said, because I think I can't remember exactly, but I think you said, I think I've lived most of my life with my relational circuits off.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
okay. So it seems like there's quite a difference. So I would love for you, what was it like when so you had this revelation, and I thought it was such a profound revelation. Um, I would love to hear what was it like for you to know what it's like to live with your relational circuits off. Like,
Mm.
what was that like? And then tell me what it's like with this whole revelation of I showed up with my whole heart and my relational circuits on. What's the difference?
Yeah, it's well, living life with them off, uh,
Yes.
miserable,
Mm,
lonely, tepid,
mm,
um,
mm.
depressing. It's kind of like a life turned in on itself,
Oh, yeah. Oof.
not really curious about others, not feeling appreciation or gratitude, um, really hyper focusing on what bothers me or annoys me, shut down,
Mm.
stressed. Not
Oh my
good, not good
goodness.
at all.
Not good at all. Wow.
Um,
That's you you know exactly. Like that is miserable, lone. I was writing some down, tepid, shut down. I don't even think I caught everything. A life turned in on itself. Do you know I think it's Latin, the incurvatus and say, it's a Latin phrase called basically it's a spiritual formation term that's what sin has done to us is had our basically our focus turn in on ourselves in
uh,
this and say, I think I'm saying it right, but anyway, you just wow. So
yeah.
not good. Just shut down. And I
Mhm.
think you even just highlighted something that's so interesting is just hyper focused on everything that just annoys you and aggravates you and irritates you and all of those things and not living a life of gratitude or appreciation or anything like that. Yeah. 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 And did you know, like, did you when you started learning about relational circuits, what was that like for you to start learning? Like, oh, there's something I can actually do about this.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny story. So I think my kids were pretty young, and
Mm,
they were watching Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and
okay.
they were singing a song about it's okay to be sad sometimes. Little by little, you'll feel better again. And I'm like, it's okay. Like it was my very, very basic introduction to this thing. And then I joined up with a group called Loop 10,
Oh,
where
yeah.
we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about relational circuits and, you know,
Mm-hmm.
appreciation and how that primes the pump for us to connect with God in a relational way and how we can
Mm,
really hear God. And if our relational circuits are off, it's going to be hard to connect relationally with others and with God. And I'm like,
right.
it's like my whole life. And
It's your whole life. Yeah.
so we started practicing ways to like share our emotions with each other in a very simple way.
Mm,
Uh,
mm.
we started
Oh,
really growing in appreciation, and I started realizing, oh my gosh, like this stuff actually works.
isn't
I couldn't believe
that
it.
so funny? I know. You just said exactly my thought. I'm like, this stuff actually works. This is why I have a YouTube channel because I'm like, you guys, it's and I don't know about you, what your experience has been, but has it felt like, and I feel like I'm totally leading the witness right here.
Okay.
But how has it felt to do these practices? Is it hard to do these practices, or
Mm.
is it, yeah, what's it like to actually begin to practice sharing emotions, practicing the appreciation? I'm
Yeah.
totally leading the witness.
Oh no, no, it's totally fine because I'm already thinking in those terms. So like
Yeah,
at first it was challenging because I was so used to just kind of going through life with them off and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
reacting to things as they would happen.
yes, yeah.
And I don't know if it was Dr. Wilder, Dr. Lehman,
Hmm.
someone said like if you start practicing these things 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes middle day, 5 minutes at night, like it starts rewiring your brain. I thought, yeah, okay, another
Yeah,
another
right.
another quick fad. And I started trying it. I'm like, oh wow, it's helped me get to sleep at times. I felt like my brain was starting to like crave it. And
Yeah.
and then there
Oh, I
was this
love that.
tug of war between like what was normal, what was familiar, and like this new way
Yes.
of living. And
Yeah.
even still, like I feel like I still have to intentionally practice this to like
Yes.
get out of
Yeah.
like the um I don't know what they call it, the riptide of like just living life, just
Life, right?
and like this new way of living.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus is healing all that very slowly, but he is.
Oh, I know, very slowly, right? Oh my. But I love
Mhm.
that. Thank you. Because that's I love the honesty. Because that's the thing. It's not a quick fix. I and I want quick fixes. I don't know about you, but I'm like, can we just do it and then but there is something about the daily rhythm and the daily practice. And I love that term that you use, the riptide. Like you get pulled away. I'm in a riptide season myself right now, but I'm like, this is actually what I need and what I crave. I
Mhm.
love that word. So tell us what it's like for you now that you're
Mhm.
living being aware of your relational circuits and what it's like when your relational circuits are on.
Mm. Yeah, so I've been aware that really through the Immanuel approach, Jesus has
Hmm.
been slowly, methodically just healing my heart. He's been saying
Mm,
things like, I paid a very high price for me to live from my whole heart. And I'm like,
mm,
whoa, that's huge. And how like
yes, whole
uh
heart.
and so living from my whole heart and then like from that place uh I'm gonna need my whole heart for what's coming next.
Yeah,
And
I love
so
it.
so that's been huge. He's been doing all that kind of good heart work in me. And then Marcus Warner and Chris Coursey wrote this book called The Joy Switch,
Oh,
specifically
yeah,
for
yeah.
relational circuits. And
I'm
they
gonna
said,
definitely let me write that down real quick because I want to link that for
oh yeah,
people.
Joy Switch, Marcus
Mm,
Warner, Chris Coursey.
nice,
And
nice.
so they said, like, when you're living with your relational circuits on, living from your whole heart, that concept, they
Yes.
use the acronym CAKE, um,
Okay. Ooh.
curious,
Mm-hmm.
appreciation,
Mm-hmm.
kindness, and
Mm.
eye contact.
Ooh. I
I'm
love
like,
that.
oh man, that really feels like it summarizes it. So,
Yeah, yeah.
um, and so in that session that you were referencing, before it started, I'm like, Jesus, please help me be present. Help me not just show
Yeah.
up like I normally do and just kind of fake it till you make it or whatever, but like
Yeah.
help me
Yeah.
be
Oh.
fully here. And I felt like he did. So like I felt appreciation for the person I was with. I was curious. I was really
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, what are they thinking? And I was able to
Mm-hmm.
ask questions and really kind of dig out
Mm-hmm.
where they were
Mm-hmm.
at. I felt kind toward whatever they were coming with and like empathetic toward, wow, Jesus can meet these needs. And I was making eye contact, which is something I've historically struggled with. And
Wow.
it
Wow.
was very eye-opening, pun intended.
Yeah. I love it.
So,
Amazing. Amazing. And so what have you noticed? What changes have you noticed in your life? Because you said you had all the descriptions: miserable, lonely, tepid, living with relational circuits off, turned in on yourself. What have you noticed changed in your life since you've been more aware and living with your whole heart and your relational circuits?
I would say it's still changing.
Yes,
It's
of course.
still
I
a
love it.
choice, but I would say, when I talk to Jesus about this, it's a sense that he's bringing more life,
Mm,
freedom,
more life. Yeah.
more joy, more aliveness.
Mm.
Just more of everything, more presence. Um,
Yeah.
it just feels like an invitation to be fully alive,
Oh,
uh, fully engaged, like living
mm,
from my whole heart. And
yeah.
it feels a lot better than being, as you just said, shut down and tepid
Hmm. Hmm.
and yet it's an everyday kind of choice, really a moment by moment choice. Like,
Moment by moment. Yep.
am
Yep.
I going to trust you, Jesus, with this?
Hmm.
Fill me
Hmm.
right now and help me keep these things on. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been it. If you've seen The Chosen, it's kind of like what Mary said. I was one way, and now I'm completely different. And the thing that happened in between was Jesus.
Yeah,
And that, I'll let
exactly.
you have it.
You can't really explain it better than that. That's awesome. My husband and I are working through The Chosen again
Oh,
to get ready for season 6. So um I love it. So Travis, is the goal to always have our relational circuits on? Again, I feel like I'm leading the witness. What is the goal with the relational circuits? Tell me.
yeah, I think that's a good question. I mean, I think it's to be aware of when they're on, when they're dim, or when they're off. Um,
Oh, yeah, you nailed
I've
it.
lived most of my life with them off, and
Yeah.
it makes
Mm,
relationship then more like the problems are bigger than people.
yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
really living in the back of your brain at that point. Like you're stuck back
Yep.
there.
Yep. Yep.
I want to live in the front of my brain where that's where joy is, identity, all of that. And
Yes.
because the
Relationship.
relationship's bigger than the problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would love to live the rest of my life with them on,
Yeah.
warm,
Yeah.
inviting, cake, that acronym.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, that's my goal.
Totally my goal too. I just I just think there's such a simple thing because I don't know if you know, but my husband and I, we spent 30 years in ministry. Um, and it's such a simple thing. And I feel like this little teaching on relational circuits such a huge impact could have such a huge impact on people in ministry, right? Because I distinctly remember so many meetings that I was in that all of our relational circuits were off. I mean, and I just thought just this little simple thing of taking a moment and getting our relational circuits on together
Hmm.
could have changed a lot of decisions that were being made with relational circuits off, and I have these moments where I'm like, oh man, this could what about in the corporate world? What about in in any business that you're running or anything, but of course in just real-time relationships, it has such a potential to change relationships and to help. But I love that it it's just being aware. It's not that we're always going to have our relational circuits on because we're human, right? But it's being aware and knowing how to get them back on, you know?
Mhm.
So, what is one of the practices you do to help when you notice your relational circuits are off? This will be the last question and stuff, but yeah, what do you do when you notice that they're off or they're dim?
Hmm.
Yeah, what are your practices? I would love to hear.
Yeah. Journaling has been super helpful just to
Mm,
connect with Jesus and to invite him into it and say, Lord, like,
mhm.
this is what I'm feeling right now, and allowing him to attune with me, uh,
Yeah,
allowing him
yeah,
to just reframe the situation. So almost do like a mini Immanuel session where like
yeah,
starting with an appreciation story and saying,
yeah,
all right, Jesus, like bring one to mind that I need right now in this moment. And sure enough, like the more we practice this, like lightning quick, one will come to mind. And sometimes it'll be like super weird, like, wow, like that's a very bizarre one, but go with it. And then
yeah.
thinking about the appreciation story, and that starts changing things, right?
So definitely, yeah.
And then you're like, Jesus, help me perceive your presence in this. And then you see him there, and then you start developing that safety net, asking questions. Jesus, how do you feel about being with me? What's
Hmm.
your favorite thing about me? Or what do you
Hmm.
want me to know about this
The
situation? And
situation, yeah.
in moments, I go from, I hate the world, I hate everything, to like, okay, like I'm ready to re-engage. And
I'm ready. Yes. Yeah,
uh,
it's so crazy, isn't it? Like I
mhm,
recently had a time where, often I won't like necessarily feel the shift,
yeah,
like feel my body kind of calm or like get, into the relational circuits on. But I recently had a moment where I actually felt my physical body. I felt the shift and I wasn't even upset. it was just my daily rhythm and my daily practice. I call it the 252. Um, no one else calls it that, but that's just my term for it. But it's like the shaloming for 2 minutes, appreciation for five, and then 2 minutes of quiet. But I
Ooh.
actually felt like a shift. And it was the first time, and I'm like, oh, I've been practicing this for a while. But to notice that shift, I was like very surprised. But yeah, I
Mm.
love that. Just that daily practice. Even sometimes I don't want to do it. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
but I know it's so important, you know. So yeah,
Mm.
that's awesome. I love it. Journaling, I love that. That's so good. So
Mm.
good.
It's been
I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, so sorry, I said last question, but final, what would you say to people watching? What encouragement would you give to them? Uh, Anything that you're feeling on your heart since you're in your whole heart right now?
oh man. Yeah. Um, if you can find out anything you possibly can about the Immanuel approach, you can take this course with, I'm sure it'll be in the show notes.
Yep, yep.
Uh, yeah, if you can learn how to do this yourself or have someone take you through it, um, to connect with Jesus in a heart-to-heart way and to
Hmm.
let him just start taking you deeper and rewiring stuff so you can live from your whole heart. Man, there's nothing like it. Enjoy
Right.
Jesus with it.
Yes, enjoying Jesus. I mean, that's like the biggest thing, right? It's the best thing. I just never expected faith and and I've been a Christian a long time. You've been a Christian since you were a kid too. I I didn't grow up with this kind of thing, and it felt like more like a slog. And it's exactly what you were saying. When you go through life with your relational circuits off, it's like a slog. But I loved what you said. I'm more fully alive, fully engaged, um, freedom, life. I mean, those are just such beautiful things. So, yeah. Oh, Travis, thank you so much for being willing to be on my channel. I am so grateful. And so I just bless you as you're continuing to practice living from your whole heart. And I am actually going to link right here my relational circuits video in case you're interested in learning about them. So thanks so much. Bye.